The first explosion was behind me, the second in front. Shards of burning metal spun in slow arcs. The air tasted like copper and dust. Over the comms, his voice cut through the chaos. My father-in-law, my commander. Close the gate, now. I was 50 meters out. The steel jaws began to slide shut. Sir, he's not in yet. Let him soak up the bullets. Saves my daughter the divorce bills. The words didn't come in a shout. They were measured, amused. Shrapnel tore into my side, hot and deep. I stumbled, my weapon slipping from my grasp. My team broke from cover to reach me, until tracer rounds from the wall cut the ground at their feet, fired from inside. They froze. He'd just ordered them to stand down. I crawled to a broken barrier, dragging a leg that no longer obeyed me. Blood spread in a warm halo beneath my palm. I stared at the gate as it clanged shut, and I thought, so this is how he does it. I lay in the dirt for hours, every heartbeat pressing glass deeper into my skin. The radio crackled with orders, irrelevant now. When the shooting died, night settled like damp cloth over the field. My son's voice came through, small and unsteady. Dad, I'm inside the base. I know what he did. I'm not leaving alone. That was when I understood. This wasn't just a battlefield betrayal. It was personal. I had seen the signs before, but I had buried them. The way he inserted himself into our arguments. The subtle way he made her doubt me. A hand on her shoulder that lingered too long. Words whispered in hallways that fell silent when I walked in. I had dismissed them as paranoia. Now I remembered the sudden trips he took with her under the guise of family matters, the calls she took in the kitchen with her back to me, the change in her smile when she said his name. And tonight, under gunfire, he had removed any doubt. He wanted me gone, permanently. Not for the war, not for the unit, for her. I kept my voice calm when I spoke to my son. Stay put. Don't speak of this to anyone. I'll handle it. Back at the aid station, they patched my side. I smiled when asked what happened. I said nothing of gates or orders. The investigation began in silence. I started with the base logs, times he was alone with her. They were buried under layers of clearance, but war has a way of loosening protocols. I checked phone records, a call every night for 3 months, always after midnight, always when I was on rotation. I noted her tone when she spoke to him in the mess hall, formal for everyone else, but not for him. With him, her voice softened. I watched her at dinner in our quarters, the pauses before she answered me, the way she reached for her phone when it vibrated under the table. Every detail was a stitch, and I was sewing my own shroud. No confrontation, no anger, just collection. By the 5th day, I had enough. By the 7th, I had proof. An intercepted message from him to her. Short, intimate. After tonight, he's done. I promise. It was raining when I walked into the command office. I placed the folder on his desk. Neat, unhurried. He opened it, glanced at the photographs, the transcripts, the phone logs. The color drained from his face. Where did you? I didn't answer. I only looked at him, letting silence stretch until it was unbearable. You don't understand. Still, nothing from me. No rage, no demand, only the quiet fact of his exposure. His hands trembled as he closed the folder. He tried to push it back toward me. I didn't touch it. What do you want? Finally, I spoke. You'll know soon enough. That night, I sent a single encrypted file to the High Command's internal review board. Chain of command violations, abuse of authority, endangerment of personnel, evidence of fraternization with a subordinate's spouse, and then I waited. When they arrived at dawn, he was still in uniform, still pretending the world was intact. They walked him out in front of the unit. Rainwater dripped from his cap brim. He didn't look at me. She did, though, from the barracks door. Her eyes were wide, searching for some sign of mercy. I gave her none. As they loaded him into the transport, I simply turned and walked back to my post, the sound of the engine fading into the wet morning. War has a way of making you forget what normal feels like. Betrayal makes you remember, only differently. He will spend the rest of his life behind walls, rewriting the story in his head, blaming me, blaming her, blaming fate. She will live with the silence between us, a silence that will never break. And my son, he will know exactly what was taken from us, and by whom. But I am done with it. No more questions, no more explanations. The gate is closed now, just not the one he meant.